I'm excited to announce the opening of a new Facebook community for the Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life podcast. And this is to get a group of like minded individuals to get together, to push themselves, to actually hold each other accountable, and to level up their lives. I talk about making a positive impact in the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do that. So, if you're interested in joining, jump on Facebook, look for Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life, and see if you can join the group. Otherwise, drop me a DM on Instagram at just.live.coaching and I'll send you the link. This one thought and mindset keeps us stuck where we are, and that is our past is an indication of what our future is going to be. Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that helps empower you to start taking back control of your life, to unlock your true potential and become the best version of yourself. I'm Sanj, and today we're talking about why your past is not your future, only unless you allow it to be. Like, how many times have we thought that? How many times have we fallen into the trap of saying, I made this mistake once, so I may make it again? How many times have you said, I'm not going to try this again because last time I did it, I failed? Well, why do you believe that indication, the fact you failed last time, means you're going to fail this time? You're not the same person you were back then. You had knowledge now, which you didn't have back then. The circumstances will be slightly different now than what they were back then. But you are allowing your past to be your future just because of that one incident. And we fall into this trap of thinking that our past actually holds a script for our future. And it's ingrained in us because we think if we do it once, we're going to do it again. But unbelievably, 75% of people feel this way. They believe that their past defines their future opportunities. But the truth is you're the author of your own story, not your past. You can't change what's happened in the past. You cannot do anything differently because that time has gone. That time has passed. That time is no longer here. But you are the author of your story. You choose how you want to write it out, how you want it to end. You have the pen. You need to decide how you're going to use it. And the problem is if we believe that our past is our future and it's an indication to our future, what happens is we then limit our future endeavors. We will actually hold these limiting beliefs because we think to ourselves, okay, if I was bad at this when I was younger, I'm still going to be bad at it now. So you allow it to stop you. You stick with a fixed mindset that I was bad back then, so I'm going to be bad now. And you don't attempt it. You don't try. You were not able to walk the first time you stood up and you kept falling over. But if you used this as an analogy, you would not walk because you would think that actually I fell down once, so I'm not going to be able to walk again. I'll never be able to walk for the rest of my life. So by actually letting our past dictate our future, we actually become prisoners of our past choices. We limit our potential and we curb our beliefs and our dreams because we limit what we think we are capable of. But why would you let history dictate your destiny? So you need to learn to rewrite the story in your head. Instead of being chained to the past, you need to start to think, how can you break free of these chains? How can you get rid of them? How can you start choosing your own future? You need to start thinking about, actually, rather than being a bystander in my life, you've got to be the architect. You've got to be the builder. You've got to be the person there doing it. Take back the wheel. Start choosing yourself and start believing that you can take your life in whatever direction you want to take it in. If it didn't go your way the first time, it doesn't mean that it won't go your way. It means that that wasn't the right time for you. You weren't in the right place. You didn't have the information. But now it's a different time. It's a different place. You're a new person. So you may not have had a good experience the first time, but it doesn't mean you won't have a good experience the next time. It doesn't mean you won't succeed the second time you try something, the third time, the fifth time. We allow failure to become an obstacle rather than an opportunity for learning. So when we start doing that, you're then using your past to indicate what your future is going to be. So you need to change that narrative. When you start actively choosing your future, you will experience a positive shift. There are 90% of people who do this, who experience a positive shift when they actively choose their future, when they believe that they are the masters of their own destiny. It's about shifting from being a passenger to being the driver of your life. And there are easy ways in which you can do it. There's easy, simple techniques in which you could start changing your future today. You can start reflecting and releasing. Acknowledge the past. You were there, it happened, you can't change it, but don't let it shackle you, don't let it hold you back. Reflect on it, release it, and then move forward. You cannot move forward if all these things are holding you back. You cannot become the best version of you with all this self-doubt. Just acknowledge what's happened, realize that yes, it wasn't the time, release it and say, okay, I'm going forward, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it. When you start to actually release the grip of the past from you, you'll feel liberated, you'll feel happier, you'll feel more positive. It's no longer holding you back, it's no longer holding you down. So number 2 is set some bold intentions. Make your vision for the future so compelling that it drowns out the echoes of the past. When you start to believe in something, when you start to have faith and a purpose that's so big and so compelling, it won't matter what has happened. It won't matter if you failed 1 or 100 times. Your future is pulling you more than your past is holding you back. So when you set those clear goals, you're more likely to feel optimistic about your future. The next thing is surround yourself with positivity. Build that supportive environment. Surround yourself with people, with content and experiences that uplift you, that inspire you, that push you to become the best version of you, that actually make you believe that you can do it. If you have the right people around you, they will hold you up when you need to be held up. They will actually get you up when you are sat down. They will not allow you to be anything other than the best version of yourself. So you need to build up those positive social connections because they will increase your likelihood of future success. Embrace, the next one is a simple one, continuous learning. When you embrace a mindset of continuous learning, when you see growth in every opportunity, every challenge is something exciting, is an opportunity for you to grow, for you to redefine your future, to become a better version of yourself. It may not be going the right way every single time. It may be taking you at a tangent at times, but it may just be that if you were going in a straight line, there's a barricade there. Maybe you need to dodge your way around it. So even if it doesn't feel like you're going in a straight line, you're going forward, it may feel like you're taking a sidestep, but that's all right. It doesn't mean that you get off the train. It doesn't mean that you stop your journey. It just means that you need to adapt. And finally, start your day with positive affirmations. Remind yourself daily that your past doesn't define you and that you are the one with the power to shape your future, because there is too many of us who sit there and actually allow life to happen to us We believe that we are the passengers in our life. We do not believe that we can take back control. But when you start believing that it's your future, you get to decide it, you are the one with the power, you will start your day with a lot more positive outcome. You will actually feel a lot better in yourself, and you will realize that your past is not any indication of your future. You see it on a lot of investment documents. Past performance is no indication of future performance. That's how you should see your life. That's how you need to wake up. What's happened in the past is done. It's gone. You cannot change it. But you sure can change your future. Your past is not your future unless you allow it to be. It's time to break free of those shackles of yesterday which are holding you back, to step into the limitless potential of tomorrow. You are the architect of your destiny, and the best is yet to come. So keep mastering your mindset and watch your life transform. So thank you for joining me today. And if you got something from this episode or enjoyed it, please let me know. Leave a comment below or DM me on my Instagram at just.live.coaching. My mission in 2024 is to make a positive impact on the world, and I sincerely hope that you can help me do that by liking, by following, by sharing this podcast with others. Remember, your mindset shapes your reality. When you master it, you will master your life.